What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. So yesterday's video, guys, I gave out Pistons money line. That went ahead and hit for us. I took James Harden under rebounds and assists. That went ahead and hit for us. And then I took De'Aaron Fox over points and rebounds. That did not hit. He shot absolutely horribly from the floor. But overall, happy with that. Happy with yesterday's pick so far. And then we took May and Kyle Williams under. And then we also took a League of Legends play. And I will say this League of Legends play that we took over is already bumped to 8.5, which is a really good sign. The rest of the day, we have some setups here and there. I mean, this one was also just extremely close. We got this one set up, I think, last night in college football, and then we had this one in Counter-Strike last night, and this chopper dude could not get it done for us. So it's been a lot of frustration just with Counter-Strike and stuff. But I will say, guys, as I've said pretty much all year, Tuesday through Thursday is mainly days that we're looking to generate setup. So we're looking to set us up for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when a lot of the plays come out. And I feel like I've done a bad job of setting us up for the weekend, at least over the past week. So today, I also feel like I've been slacking on the amount of plays I've been sending out. So today I'm going to absolutely spam entries. I'm going to be sat here right on my computer, spamming entries to you guys, probably give out like maybe 13 to 14 entries and try to get as many setups as possible going into this weekend and make it a very big weekend for us. So, you guys see it on the board here. I also went over this yesterday. Obviously, there was no PrizePicks play that has happened yet because we took a Thursday night football play. We're going to take another Thursday night football play tonight, which is going to be on the Jets side of things, which is what I talked about yesterday. But you'll see if you've tailed all of my PrizePicks entries over the past, 10 days, week and a half, something like that, you'd be up 8.75 units just tailing all these entries. And I talked about this yesterday, guys. Also, if you do want to get a signed Jordan Addison jersey at the end of the month, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe every single day in November. The person who got that Christian Gonzalez jersey last month actually just got it in, and yeah, they love it. So go ahead, get into this giveaway right here by liking and commenting on this video, guys. It really helps me out, first of all, and then you guys will obviously get additional raffle entries into this giveaway right here. And it seems like you guys really like this Addison jersey, which is cool to see. So first pick of the day, let's go ahead and hop right into it, is going to be DeAndre Swift in the game that is happening on Sunday, Bears versus Vikings, and I'm taking DeAndre Swift to go under 57.5 rush yards in this game. So this play is on ONYX odds. Yesterday, we gave out Pistons money line that went ahead and hit for us. Again, ONYX odds, the reason why I love it is because you can take player props, you can take money lines, you can take spreads, you can take parlays, you can take pretty much anything on ONYX odds, and normally that stuff is not, you pretty much can't do that type of stuff in Texas or in California or in Florida, unless you have very specific things that you do, right? So on ONYX odds, guys, it is legal in like 40 plus states. You'll see all the purple states that it is legal in right here. And you guys will get $100 in free picks by signing up for ONYX today. I will say all you have to do is go ahead and text me the word ONYX to my number right here on the screen. You'll get $100 in free picks. You can take the plays that I send out every day, and you guys will also get a month free of the VIP. So go ahead and do that on ONYX. Also, guys, sign up with Sleeper. Sleeper is another app that I promote quite a lot. You'll get a free $20 entry as well. All right. So I know you guys probably click on the videos, try to get these 3 minutes hitting, and they definitely have been hitting over the past couple of weeks here. But you can get completely free money, completely risk-free money on Sleeper, on ONYX odds, on Underdog Fantasy, which is another app. And as long as you guys sign up with these apps, follow my steps, use my code, you guys will get 1, 2, even 3 months free of the VIP just signing up with all these different apps that I do promote. It really helps me out, and it'll also help you guys out because you guys will be able to tell the entries, and you guys will get additional entries into, or you guys will be able to get additional months into the VIP. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into today's PrizePicks play. Okay, so I do have a 3-man. I want to build it out with you guys because I don't want it to be confusing about these NFL first half plays. All right, so go to the NFL first half tab. It should, I hopefully you guys can see it here, but it's NFL first half. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Justin Fields under 62.5 pass yards. I had to double check right there because that is an extremely low line, but we are still going to take him under, okay? You guys will see that he does not throw the ball very well at all. The only team that he did was against the Bengals, and the Bengals have the worst passing defense in the NFL. And the second part that we're going to pair that up with is under fantasy score for Mason Taylor, okay? The only reason why I'm taking his under fantasy score other than his under receiving yards is I just think that his fantasy score is too high compared to his receiving yards, all right? So with his fantasy score, let's say he gets 2 catches for 19 yards, he would still only get 3.9 fantasy score. Really, the only way that he goes over this fantasy score is if he gets 3+ receptions in the first half, okay? Which I do not think he's going to be able to do. So I like his under fantasy score. You could take his under yards, but I do think his under yards is pretty low right now. So I'm going to take his under fantasy score. Again, if he gets 2 catches for 19 yards, which is like actually a pretty decent first half as a Jets player, he will still go under this line at 3.9 fantasy score. Okay, guys. So this is going to be the first pair. Again, why do I like this here? Because it's extremely correlated. The less that Justin Fields throws, again, Justin Fields has the opportunity to maybe only throw like 20 to 30 yards in the first half, right? He's definitely done this before. And you'll see last game that he played, he only threw 5 yards in the first half. So if he's throwing for 5 yards, you know that some of his pass catchers are not even getting 1 yard that entire first half. Now, you might ask, why do I like the first half rather than a full game? The only time Justin Fields has actually passed a lot better is in these garbage time moments. So in these like third quarters, fourth quarters, they will sometimes be able to pass the ball okay because they are forced to pass the ball, okay? So when a team is behind in a game, they are forced to pass the ball. They're forced to get away from their game plan of just running the ball over and over again. I'm telling you guys right now, the game plan for the Jets is not passing the ball to players like Mason Taylor or players like man, I honestly don't even know who they have right now. Like, I was going to say, I think Josh Reynolds is on this team, but I don't even see his lineup. But, like, yeah, they have no pass catchers. Garrett Wilson is also injured, so they should be just a run-first team like crazy. They'll play like the Navy, honestly, and just run the ball, okay, guys? So that's why I like the first half, because they're going to stick to their game plan. There is an opportunity in the second half that they go ahead and start throwing the ball, and we want to try to avoid that. So that's why I'm taking them in the first half. Now, third play, this is completely different because it's a completely different game happening on a different day, but I'm taking Rico Dowell to go under 19.5 rush attempts. I think this line is way too high for this guy. Even though he's been playing well, this line is like something you'd see for like prime Christian McCaffrey or prime Saquon Barkley, okay? So too high for him here. You'll also see I really like taking these lines that matter on if the team is winning or not, okay? So they won against the Cowboys and he rushed the ball 30 times. Again, what happens when a team is winning the game? They run a lot because they try to run the clock out. When a team is behind in a game, they're not going to run as much. They're going to throw more. So if we go down the list here, the Jets was actually a team that they did win. I think this was just kind of one of those gritty games. Bills, they got blown out by like 30 points. So you'll see this guy only gets 8 rush attempts versus the Bills because they lost the game. Packers, they actually ended up winning this game. So that's why he runs this ball quite a lot, because they're winning versus the Packers. So they just want the game to end. They want to keep running the ball. And the Saints, they actually lost as well, 17-7. So they ended up losing. So he goes under here. Now they're facing the Falcons, and they are like pretty decently favored to lose here. The Falcons are minus 200 to win. So I think they'll probably be behind versus the Falcons, and they shouldn't run the ball as much as they do versus the teams that they just beat, okay? So this is going to be the 3-man, guys. Go ahead and lock that in. Now, I do want to give you guys additional couple of plays that I'm looking at because I always love to give you guys as much value as possible. So I have 1 pick in the NBA, and then I have 1 pick in the NFL, okay, guys? So the pick in the NFL is going to be Davis Mills, and we're going to take him under pass attempts, okay? So just as I said, if a team is winning the game, they're going to run more, and if a team is losing the game, they're going to pass more. This works the exact same way with quarterbacks and pass attempts. If a team is winning the game, they're not going to pass as much. When a team is losing the game, they're going to pass a lot more. And again, they're facing the Tennessee Titans. So what do you think is going to happen? They're probably going to win this game, guys, which is going to cause Davis Mills to go under his line most likely because they're not going to throw as much. Now, versus the Jags, which was the one game that he did start, he got 45 pass attempts. Why? Because they were behind this entire game. If you guys saw this game, they were behind the absolute entirety of this game, and that is why they had to pass 45 times, because they were behind so much. Titans, not going to happen as much, okay? And then the NBA play of the day, guys, is going to be Brandon Ingram. It is actually right here in the popular tab, which I hate doing, but I do really like this play. Brandon Ingram, 19.5 points. I think he has just been super consistent shooting, and I think he should be able to get about 22 to 23 points in tonight's game versus the Cavs, all right, guys? So these are going to be the 2 additional plays. You guys can kind of sub in whatever you like. I will say I really like this Davis Mills line, so I'm going to be definitely using this in the VIP. If you like that over the Dowell line, you can go ahead and just sub that in as well, all right? So a couple of plays for you guys today. Again, this is the one on ONYX. go ahead and sign up for ONYX odds with my code. All you have to do is text me ONYX to my number on the screen. You guys saw the prize picks play with Justin Fields, Mason Taylor, and Rico Dowell, and you guys saw the additional prize picks plays as well. Again, if I provide you guys value, if you guys really like these plays, go ahead and leave a like on this video. It'll also help get you into this Jordan Addison signed jersey giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a good Thursday and a good start to the weekend, really. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.